Welcome to the Motley Croc again. It is 11/6/25. I can't believe how many times that I do the show and it just goes like this. It seems like we're getting older and older and older. It's really unbelievable. So might as well get it started. As always, behind the scenes, we have the Manic. What's up, Jeff?
What's up, y'all?
And then we have Stringy Hair Magoo. What's going on, B-Rat?
Not much.
I
So it
think
happens
they
when you
like the
wash it and it's like it's all out of like control. Like
And
you
I
gotta
like
let
the
it air
hair.
dry.
Looks great. I think that.
You got the sound effects going
That was
now.
awesome. Yeah, I figured, you know what? I'd throw some shit in. I tinker with it. You do enough with it. I mean, I've got to really upload some sound effects. There's a lot of stuff I'd really like to do. Really.
Yeah, definitely some fart noises.
Good job.
For sure, those quiet ones, like when someone's tapping and like, where's that coming from? No, man, it's been a great week. It's been a great week. I saw a lot of the new Tammy stuff. For those of you who are just popping in, I know we've got some. Huckleberry and I went live this week, so we're gonna have some cool,
That was cool.
probably get some new. Thank you. Yeah, we'll probably have some new people coming up. What's up, Sage? Ange, what's going on? And
Hey guys.
and I think that, with that being said, there was some fun stuff we should touch on too, because I think I know that something happened. It got contaminated digitally. So like when you tried to upload it for the page that I could share it to everybody, we just kind of what we were talking about, and I'll get into a little bit about that tonight. We were talking about because it's going to be
Good
kind
night,
of cool.
Marissa.
We kind of said it. Did you say good night? Oh, are you going to bed, Marissa?
Good night. So saying good night.
Hi, Marissa.
Well, good night,
Marissa.
Marissa's going to bed. What kind of a lazy fucking... All you did was feed crocodiles today and walk around in lesbian shorts.
She's on BPT, Belizean people time.
That's what it is. Let's see.
She said, "No, I'm up."
Oh,
I think she meant like good night, like
good
it's a great night.
Maybe it's like good evening.
Hold on,
yeah.
Hold on. Let me copy this here and get over to her and see what happens here. Put this to her because she'll come in and talk some shit tonight, I'm sure.
Thanks, Angie.
She'll have a bunch to say. Yeah, let me see. Did I put that through? Okay. No, we had a good week, and so we were gonna put it up a little bit. What we were kind of talking about.
What's up, Sage?
Hey, Sage.
Sage, what's going on, bro? And like we're gonna be in Arizona, probably same time Jeff is. So I definitely got to try to hook up with Jeff when I'm out there.
I'm actually leaving Wednesday. I'm hitting the road. I'm gonna stop in good old Biloxi and play some gambling.
Oh, please do. I love Biloxi.
Hell
bro,
yeah,
the Hard Rock there is dope.
It's like Vegas with less teeth.
And it is, and it's the hardest part is to try to find. What's up, Judy? The hardest part is to find parking there, because I was just up there with Ashley's dad, and it was pretty wild.
Right on. Yeah, we're probably just gonna boondock it in one of the casino parking lots and park the RV there and run the Jenny.
A second. I think I heard a
Jenny.
You know, a little
Jenny
boop in the background. But yeah, what we were doing is, let me bring her in here real quick. What's up? What's up? What's up? Nice glass of wine. So yeah, we tried to put it up a little bit. We went live. It was great. It was good to be on the page. Everybody was really rad. And there's probably going to be some new people from his page over here tonight, so it's kind of cool. So we were talking about we're going to go to Arizona, so the Huck's actually going to get to go out. What's up, Bill? Huck's is going to get to go out. And see the real Huckleberry, because that's like his thing. Like, he loves Val Kilmer, the movie Tombstone. Arizona's like a cool thing. He's never been there. So it's going to be really awesome to take him there and let him see like the OK Corral, the bird cage, all the original stuff that Tombstone has to offer. We're going to do a lot of media while we're there. And hopefully if Brittany gets a hold of Gretchen, we'll get out there to Bisbee. Okay. And we're going to try to do some paranormal work in Bisbee, Arizona with Gretchen. Nice. And let's see. What's up? I'll come down there with y'all. I'm in Phoenix. Awesome, Daniel. That's cool, man. Just reach out.
Nice, man. I'll be in Tucson for the foreseeable future.
Hey, Noah.
Yeah, and you're going to be out. So we're going to be going out there December 2nd through the 8th, I think, or 7th or 8th. So we're going to be out there that whole week. And we're trying to, that time of the year is pretty good in Arizona. You got that colder nights. Like sometimes it can be down to the 30s in the desert, sometimes, especially near Tucson. But when you get out there, Jeff, right now, there should be a lot of Gila monsters moving.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, man. I've been watching on my iNaturalist app, and there's a lot of Gilas down that way. And I'm not leaving Arizona without getting a picture of every species of rattlesnake available to me. So
Yeah, one of my favorite things out there is the wildlife. I do like some of the reptiles too, but the javelina are one of my
Oh,
favorites. I
you
love
know,
javelina.
I lived there for 6 years, and I never saw a live javelina.
Dude.
I just thought it was a freaking myth, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
it's like a
right.
snipe.
Like it was a Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's a going on a snipe hunt for the javelina.
We will, Daniel. We're gonna be dressed warm. Believe me, I'll bring the hoodie, so I'll look like a vampire out of place
Man,
because.
I'm coming from Vermont, dude. I ain't worried about dressing warm in Arizona.
Oh yeah, you'll be fine. But he's talking about when we're out there because we're Florida
Oh
boys.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna get.
nighttime, dude.
But
Yeah,
it's not
we're
like
gonna
you
get.
haven't lived in Arizona, Troy.
Right,
Just
same.
Well,
because
I
you're
know,
a
but I haven't been there in a
Florida you
long time.
know.
My blood has got real thin.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
in
just
Florida.
saying. I'm just
There, Tombstone
saying.
film
Yeah,
was
you
pretty
got the
solid.
Florida
Val
blood,
Kilmer
man.
knocked out the park.
It's a lot colder, there when it gets cold because I
Yeah,
don't.
it's the desert.
Yeah, I love the desert, man. That's my happy place, though.
Yeah,
I'm
the
super.
desert is it's a neat environment.
Yeah,
No,
You know
I
what?
agree with that
Absolutely,
comment too. I really
Tombstone is
do.
awesome. Tombstone was awesome. Maybe that's what I'll watch tonight.
there you go.
Oh,
I'll be your
Yeah, you might as
Huckleberry.
well. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be out
Yeah.
there doing that, and so we're gonna be out there with his name's Justin. He goes by the Huckleberry, and we're gonna go see all the stuff that just aside from all the media, and do all the ghost work, all the take him in to see the bird cage. There's a couple places there, like when you're out there, where they film Tombstone. A lot of it. There's some
Mhm.
spots that are surrounding. They got some extra footage, different areas of watches. So I've been doing a little research on that, so we can actually go to those scenes. I'm not sure. I haven't been able to locate where he came around the tree and told the guy he was his Huckleberry. I haven't found that film spot yet. But when I do, I'm going to try to locate it. If that tree and all that area still stands, or that part of it, I'm sure if I do enough digging, I can find it. We're going to go out there and try to get some of the filming on that too, and that's going to be freaking
that'd
unbelievable.
be fun.
Yeah.
Total
So
fun.
we'll have
Yeah,
like a
Daniel,
really
out
good time
west
with it.
it's like a dry cold. When you're
Right.
more like in Ohio in the northern states, that's like a wet cold, completely different type of cold. It's nice.
Yeah, when it's 40 degrees, and to give you an idea, Daniel, when it's 40 degrees here, and you go outside, it's like skinny dipping in iced tea. It's so wet. You swim your way through, and by the time you get done, your clothes are drenched. You
It's
got
Yep.
water
nasty.
dripping
And you're
off your
fucking
beard, all the
freezing.
dews on your hat. So it's freezing. But in Arizona, it was just great. I just got back from there not too long ago, probably within a few weeks, and I had a really good time. It really was perfect time to be there. I know that it's like Africa hot, like it is here in the summer there, because I remember 120, 124,
Yeah.
130, 131 degrees. In
Phoenix gets
sometimes.
hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gets super hot there, super dry.
But I
Yeah, lived
definitely
in
got a
Phoenix
shout
for
out
6 years.
to the Phoenix Herp Society because they do an amazing job out there, and they do a really good job with the animals, and they've got some fucking badass crocodiles and some really cool stuff.
Nice.
Now, I don't know if any of you, I
I
haven't
can-
gone through my messages.
Real quick, Troy, I wanted just to type in for you that my really good friend Francine handles all of the historical stuff in Tombstone. So
Okay.
I'm gonna call her. I'll see what she
Okay.
can do, but she probably would know where all of the scenes were filmed from the movie Tombstone.
Right on.
So I'll ask her for you, and you can take Huck out there and get that.
Yeah, that's only like 2 hour
I'll
ride
ask
for
her.
me too, so I could be down there in no time.
So I'm
She
gonna do
handles
like
all the history there and in Bisbee. So she has written books on it and history and stuff like that. So she could probably tell you some really cool stuff that most people don't know.
Yeah, man, it gets cold sometimes and hot down there too, Daniel. Let me give a rundown real quick of everybody because I know I've got some new followers. I've got some new people here, so I'm just going to give a rundown of what we do and what we all are, so everybody knows where we're coming from. Because no confusion, I work in a lot of in wildlife mainly, which I try not to claim too much. But I mean, look at my friends, and I do a lot we do a lot of
Bunch of
film and
animals, is that
TV.
what you're saying?
Yeah, animals, right? We do a lot of film and TV.
Bunch
A
of
lot of work in paranormal. I don't do anything with aliens. That's Brittany. Brittany Barbieri is a ufologist. She's also a cryptozoologist. So there's going to be some wild stuff on the show sometimes, and that's what she does. We have some shows out there. You can find Paranormal with Brittany, with the Jack Osborne's Night of Terror. You got a lot of that stuff going on. You have Dr. Marissa Tejas, and she leads up the CRC, the Crocodile Research Correlation out in Belize. So they pretty much save crocodiles from stupid people. That's that in a nutshell, but there's a lot that goes into it. You get a lot of people that move down. No offense to anyone if you're from Canada, Ohio, Michigan, up north. When you move to tropical places like Florida or the Belizean Islands, Colombia, anywhere you go in South America, especially if you're Canadian, I'm going to say it again, you're going to have animals. We don't. It's not very organized there, but he's really carefree down in Belize. They're very family oriented. They're very open. It's like really cool. Like we're driving down the road. She just throws her daughter out. Hey, run in that store and get mommy and I a couple snacks and drinks. And Troy and I are going over here. And she's crossing the street and there's like golf carts swerving around. Oh, hey. So, I mean, it's very open. So if you bring your dogs down there and you live in the jungle, a crocodile's going to eat it. That's real
Yeah.
simple. If you got cats,
Or jaguar.
small
Or jaguar.
children, they're going to eat it. So just understand, guys, that's pretty much what Marissa does. It's a big deal. Preservation of crocodiles. It's much bigger than me, her, and everybody out there. It's part of the world. And then we have Jeff. He's really into herpetology. He's also a lifesaver. I believe you're a respiratory therapist, correct? And you're going to be
Yes, sir.
touring, right? All right. And he also breeds the hognose snake. So if you guys are interested in that type of stuff, you should check that all out. So, you've got a whole plethora of different variety here. Because some people come on and they see Marissa and they don't know where she's coming in at. Brittany, they're like, is that Barbie? I mean, what is, they see me like,
Not
oh my
tonight.
God, he looks like he worships the devil. We got to put some holy water in here. Nothing like that, folks. We just have a lot of props. Jeff and I come from an older era of heavy metal and pushed the envelope, hence the manic satanic. We grew up in the satanic panic. So, there's a lot to be said about that. And maybe if you stick around long enough, we'll get into that.
There's
Absolutely.
my
Hey.
background.
I was gonna say.
Look at that background. And Marissa wasn't short behind us. She comes in along the lines of Pantera, Korn, and maybe some booty music that I never listened to. But that's her, because she's a little behind me.
Good
I'm a
old
little
booty.
behind Jeff.
I'm not that much younger than you. I'm not. I mean,
Well, I'm a little behind Jeff, and I'm younger than
You
Jeff.
sit literally right
you're
between
like-
Troy and I.
Yeah, you're like
like in
6
our
years.
age,
You're
which
like
is
6
cool.
years
Yeah.
younger than me.
I'm 6
Yeah, Brittany's
years.
12.
6
I'm
years
12
younger.
years older than Brittany.
Yeah, I'm the old head of this
Mhm.
group for sure.
And Jeff said he's the old head of this group. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So we all come from a
Ray
different,
Bush.
It was more
our
like the rave scene.
right. Not for us. For more, it was like metal, thrash, and gutter punk music.
Yep.
Really.
Yeah.
But
And
then like,
hardcore.
it's weird because you always talk about how everyone's like, oh my God, the heavy metal, you're going to be, you're praising the devil and this and that. When I was doing the room, it was the exact same thing. I was like being pulled, trying to go.
That's because it was that whole decade. It was that whole decade. For Jeff, when he first started, it wasn't that big because we're talking, late 70s, starting to listen to rock and roll. You got Led Zeppelin, Iron Butterfly, Aerosmith, 1972 start.
Yep.
So you have all this music. Then all of a sudden, about 1982, 83 hit, you got Slayer hitting the market. You got Skinny Puppy, the Dead Kennedys. You've got King Diamond. He made his whole life off being a Satanist, and he put it out there. Then Motley Crue hits the market with, is why I have this here, folks. There's a pen. This is from the Motley Crue 40th. It's a really cool thing. Motley Crue's been a big fan, obviously, the Motley Croc show. So they came out and they're like trying to pick a name. So they start saying, well, we know what'll do it. We'll sell and we'll start putting demonic emblems on stuff. So that entire decade from about 1983 till about 1996 was just wide open. You had Kenneth Copeland, you had major TV evangelisms going on, you had all kinds of stuff like that out there.
Oh
So
God, yeah.
you don't see a lot of that now, but they look at someone like us going by, and I looked like a punk at that time. I mean, I was just because of what I did and what I liked was that group.
Yeah.
Right, long hair. You Metallica shirts.
I was gonna say I don't think I owned a pair of jeans without some fucking old holes in them and shit.
Right.
Man.
Right, I had some cool shit too. I would dress up. I would throw on like the Z Cavaricis and the fucking because some places you'd go and you're like, oh, you can't come in that a t-shirt tonight, sir. So at that time, I'd go buy a fucking silk shirt and I'd put a silk shirt on and go out. I would just fluff my hair like Marissa's and flick it back, dude. And I'd just be going out, So we grew up in that whole thing. So I kind of bring that genre back, which is why I'm going to be doing the 80s podcast. There's going to be a lot we're going to do. And I think that's where we all are. So we're kind of introduced. Everybody knows.
That's awesome, Daniel.
New to the gang,
Yeah, I got to beat by
Daniel gets it, man. Sacred Riot, come on, a lot of them. Suicidal Tendencies is the best, dude. Suicidal Tendency. I can tell you a story about that. I was at a reptile show one time, Daniel. Let me tell you real quick. And I was wearing a Suicidal Tendency shirt. And I wasn't thinking, Jeff. You were there. We had just walked around. You were there with some snakes. And this guy walks up to me and goes, hey, I saw your mommy today and your mommy's dead. Right? And bro, I was so into looking at, I'm like,
it's a great song.
He points at me and go, oh, fuck, I'm wearing a Suicidal Tendency shirt today. And I totally forgot. I saw your mommy and your mommy's dead. He said it to me so straight. For a minute, I caught me. I'm like, oh, shit.
That's the Suicidal.
Army. Right. So it was just one of those really cool things that someone came up and said, and then he caught me off guard, man. He's like, oh, fuck, man. So he caught me off guard. So it was really funny.
Craig.
Yeah, young whippersnappers.
Yeah, thank God. Craig, the godfather of all unholy. is here.
That's right, man.
We love Craig Warren, personal friend of ours. We're not just cyber friends; we're real life friends. He's got everybody hooked on Go Ball whiskey, getting everybody.
I still have it in
in
my liquor cabinet.
Blasting it off, this guy.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Sober October ended for me, so I'm back on the sleep train.
Oh, that's great. So you can do the puff pass.
Yes,
I
sir.
love it.
Yeah, been fucking power eating edibles for like 3 days.
I'd like to see that too, Noah. That's actually pretty cool. I would like to see. He was a big part of that era.
California love, man. California love.
Don't forget. She's from California.
I am.
It's funny you say that,
I'm a
Daniel.
cool Californian, all right. I'm a good one.
Stay off my grass.
I'm not too cray.
Young whippersnappers.
That's right. Yeah,
That's
there
right.
she goes. That's true too. We got a line here. We got a line.
I love it.
I
love it.
This is pretty cool.
Coming in hot.
I'm pretty sure me and Greg are pretty close.
I want to make sure everybody knows where we're coming from because there's, like I said, there's probably some new people. There's a little bit of a lag.
Welcome.
So we wanted to welcome everybody in and have fun. And I can thank Justin Stoll for that. He sent a lot of people over here to check it out, and he'll be coming in and out. We'll be doing some stuff more just so we can get that rocking and rolling too. Because I'm gonna have a blast taking him to Arizona. I mean, that's
gonna be such a good time.
Yeah.
We're gonna have such a good time.
Fun.
We are gonna have
you
a
guys
blast.
flying out. You road
Miss
tripping.
Lily. Greg.
We're gonna have a really good time doing that. So
I have a Belize and Croc in my office with me right now.
Oh, you do? Let's see this Belize.
Do you want to see him? Yeah, I got a Belize and Croc. You guys are gonna love it. I have to be really gentle with him because he's a baby. He was sent to me from Belize, actually. So here he is. He's very tame, but I have to be very careful
big
because
eyes on him.
Yeah, he's girthy. I'm feeding him. He's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have
Love
3.
it. Yes,
That's 3.
you have 3.
That's
from my wildlife youth group. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, 3D printing crocodiles now. It's amazing. I actually have
one lost its head and I had to glue it back on, but it's okay.
I like to have one like that too. It's pretty cool. It's in my guest room. Everybody gets you those. You know, when they go, oh my God, you like crocodiles? Fantastic. Let me just send you a 3D printed croc for your room. So I got one too.
Well, they painted them, so I have like 3 different painted crocs.
No,
that
yours
are
look
so
good.
cute.
I'm just talking. It's like I'm not putting it down. That came across wrong. I'm sorry, folks. That's not what I meant. What I'm saying is,
I know what you meant.
get like the cool 3D printed gadgets. Like I'm gonna 3D print a glass of wine for Marissa and send it to her.
I was supposed to have my full moon party with the girls tonight, and everyone's like worked. Like it's.
Is it a full moon tonight? I thought that was the other day.
It was last night, but like when it comes to for a full moon, it's like the day before, day of, day after. It's like that full moon glow and stuff.
Right,
and
right.
Given
you should see it in the ER.
We're all working women and shit like that, and so we always plan for the full moon. Like, okay, this is at least like the time of the month that we're all going to get together and just like have a good girls' night.
Aren't you supposed to clean your crystals on a full moon?
Yes, and then like clean crystals.
Yeah, you like pee in a glass, and then you like sit in the moonlight so it charge, and then you pour out your flowers
to help like detoxify. No, but like literally, we don't do anything witchy. It's literally just a bunch of girls just having a really fun night with some wine, but everyone just had a really hard week. And so they were like, can we just do it on the weekend? I was like, yeah, fine. So it's like, I really wanted to drink wine tonight. So I'm just.
Hey, drink it.
I'm having
if you plan it, you're old enough, you're an adult, drink wine whenever the hell you want.
Yeah.
See, that's what we're here for. We're here to have fun. There's enough shit in the world. Enough shit in the world. It's fun to get away and talk about some other fun shit. And that's the way I look at it. That's what we do at the Motley Croc Show for your New Year. That's what we do. We don't get any other bullshit about anything going on. We just try to have fun with other shit like crocodiles and heavy metal music and horror movies and fun. Just these
and comedy.
Favorite things.
Definitely some comedy. Ranting.
And
lots of comedy.
Marissa starts making fun of people, gets me laughing.
I know, she's terrible.
I'm horrible.
She's the Dave Chappelle of us.
I can be.
She's the Morton Downey Jr. of us. For those of you who know, you know.
Didn't smoke enough cigarettes, man. Remember that guy used to power smoke?
Special occasion.
Oh my God.
And he would like scream right in their face. You listening to me, jackass?
Like 7 heart attacks. He
Yeah.
was fucking nuts, dude. That guy was like a walking heart attack.
Yeah, he always had. Yeah, like I just watched the episode again with Ace Frehley on it. It was pretty cool. You know, and they were. You got to watch that episode. Ace Frehley. It's on YouTube. It's Ace Frehley and he's on the Morton Downey show, and they have a bunch of other rock guys on there. It's pretty wild.
Dude, he sounds so funny when he talks. He's so New York. He's got that fucking heavy New York accent, and you know, he's fucking. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, Sam Kinison, amazing comedian, dude. See, we're getting into that stuff. That's what
only
I love.
good guy young.
Yeah, he was offensive, and I loved it. Andrew Dice Clay, Sam Kinison, Richard Pryor were probably my top three. George Carlin was one of my favorites. He was really heavily political with stuff, but he was really spot on usually.
George Carlin was on point.
George Carlin was great.
He knew how to make it funny. He knew how to make it funny.
Yeah, and he said things that people don't like. Like he wanted to see, what was his one where he said he wants to see at least 100,000 people die, like burn, running around with their heads on fire. It'd be an amazing show. I mean, he has some amazing stuff that I find comedy is amazing because you got to be able to make fun of yourself and you got to be able to make fun of catastrophes
every day.
For sure.
Sorry, I just read Noah's comment. Yes, I totally remember that.
Dude, I was.
Well, no.
Oh,
no. They threw a chair at his face and broke his nose.
They threw a chair at his face.
They picked up the chair they were sitting in and threw it and busted his whole ass face. We just talked about that with Huck and I just talked about that.
I think it's on YouTube, isn't it? Like, can't you see that clip? I think so.
I was probably like a 15 or 16-year-old punk back then, so
yeah,
you know, that was huge.
Yeah, bro. He brought two. He also opened up one of the mafia guys' safes or whatever.
Al Capone's vault.
Al Capone, nothing was in it. Remember?
Oh yeah, nothing was in it.
Nothing was in it. But he brought two hate groups on. He brought a member of the black group, like the Panthers, and he brought on the Nazis. And he sat them side by side. You know that someone's going to smart off. That what started was a brawl between them, and Geraldo wants to get in the mix. I think he thought that mustache would save him, but it didn't. I remember watching it. And then after that, Donahue did a show on it, and then all the other people did whatever.
Yeah, you can't compete with fucking Geraldo, man.
Springer though, nothing can beat Springer.
Yeah, there was all those crazy. There was just some crazy shit in those times. But yes, all those comics are good. You can make fun of all that stuff. And yeah, there was so much stuff that went on during that period of life, dude, that we could talk about it for 10 years and never run out of topics. Like, it's just so much. Each year would take you 10 years to get through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's so much layered stuff that people have forgotten. Like, it's like a core memory unlock. The moment you start talking about this stuff, then it triggers another memory. You're like, oh my God, I remember that. Like, it's insane.
Yep.
I think every once in a while we need the little core memory unlock. We just do.
Yeah. Like, people don't remember like Grubby and Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh my God. I love Grubby.
Yeah,
we still have Grubby.
Teddy Ruxpin always reminded me of a pervert.
I got to send you guys something that somebody sent me. Amazing. An old picture of me from early 90s. Wait, let's see here. This fucking
I'm sure you were a rough looking dude.
It ended up on some fucking old piercing archive page. And
I forgot. Jeff made most of his money as a piercer.
It's true.
Imagine the stories he has and the things he's pierced.
Yeah.
I see.
You can't forget Ricky Lake. Okay, we can't forget Ricky Lake on there. Okay.
Taping of Ricky Lake.
God, Hairspray. I love
she had her own.
We used to go to fucking tapings of that shit in New York City, man, all the time.
Yeah, why not?
All right, you ready for this shit, dude? This is fucking crazy.
Let's do it.
Hold on. I'm sending you the post, so it's kind of
Maury Povitz.
All right, Troy, I sent it to you on Facebook. You can send that around. It's pretty fucking funny, dude.
They did like an AI sketch of that the other day that I was cracking up laughing. It was this cat and this other like female cat with all these kittens on a chair. He's like, okay, we're gonna let you know you are not the father. And the cat like always like, wow! I was like, okay, this made my day. This made my day.
Oh my God.
Because I always love when the women would get so mad because they'd be like, you just don't want to claim your child, and then it comes out it's not the dad, and she's like, and they like run off stage.
And I forgot, everybody, that you got to go check it out. Brittany is Tammy Time. She is Tammy Thompson.
I am Tammy Thompson, and I introduced my niece Becky today.
Oh, that's awesome, Jeff.
Oh, I did love Becky.
Like 1994 or 5, I think.
Becky
I look like I got fucking hepatitis and some shit.
No, dude, you look like you're in the band Limp Bizkit.
I'm just saying.
It was the 90s.
He was
Right?
like, oh,
That's what I'm
that was
saying.
me. Like,
Remember
after a
how
long
he was?
I was like, are you supposed to be at work?
I love that picture.
That's a great picture. I'm gonna have to use that as your. I'll use that as your logo next time I'm here.
Oh. That's all right. I have a friend of mine who's gonna collaborate with me. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be pretty funny. It's gonna be a good time.
Oh,
It'll be
good.
fun.
That sounds like it's
It'll
gonna
be
be a lot of
good.
good time for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Having a good time with Tammy. She's getting some attention. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes that I'm like trying to puzzle it out with her. I'm like, okay, how can I do this? Let's make this work. We got this.
Awesome.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
I don't know where you guys find the time.
I don't know where I find it either. But
I
the
don't
best
either,
thing
dude.
about Tammy is I just throw on the wig and I can do whatever the hell I want.
I got like
Like,
5
that's the best part
Instagrams
about
that
her.
fucking I only keep up with like one. That's it. You know, once in a great while because I got all my business stuff and I got a herping page, punk rock herping, and goddamn, there's a bunch. Doc,
Rock.
my girlfriend just made a page for the sulcata, Doc the Torty.
Oh, you got to send that over so I can follow.
Dude, yeah, he got we just expanded his outdoor pen by about another 4 feet out, and then we put a pig pad down for him. And
Oh,
he got
nice.
a little house, and tomorrow we're gonna cut up some like rubber plastic carpet runners so we can lay it in front of the little house so it keeps the heat in.
Oh yeah, it's the best way to do it. You got it.
And yeah, dude, it's I'll send you guys a
I put
thing.
the when I put in the pig blankets, though, screw them to the ceiling.
I was gonna put it on the ceiling or the side, and I ended up putting it on the bottom. And he lays on it, which made me a little bit worried, but he's good. He's good so far. I only have it set to like 75 degrees right now because it's not that cold, but it's
I usually radiate. The only reason I do it is sometimes they freak out.
Yeah, the radiate. Yeah, he lays on it every night,
and he'll just sleep and he'll just burn up his organs will burn up before he even wakes up.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen for sure.
So I usually put it on the top to radiate down. Yeah, cane stuff I usually put on the top for tortoises just because it's radiate down and it doesn't get them as hot. 75 is a good temperature, by the way, Jeff. I'm glad you said that because most people think you got to bake a reptile. Oh, it's going to be 30. Let's set the reptile room to 120 degrees. When you're fucking retarded, why would you do that?
I tried to keep it a good ambient temperature, and I didn't want to set it too hot in case he did lay on it.
Sure.
But he's on a thermostat too, so so far so good. He seems to be liking it. His new pen is fucking great though, man. He loves that shit.
I'm glad he hasn't had a chance to destroy it yet because I've been there.
Oh yeah.
My animals raid the prison sometimes.
Oh, dude, he's like the whole side, all the wood is all scratched up. And it's funny when we expanded it, he spent the last 2 days walking the perimeter and kind of checking out the confines of his new digs. And he knows he can dig under there anytime he feels like it. It's
when I got him, my other guys they were like kind of bullying him around, and I'm like, man, this is, and it was a gentleman had given that to me. I had to somewhere I went out. I think you were there too, Brittany. I picked him up. I went out to this
He's the
little
guy
restaurant.
that passed, right? He was in a rescue and didn't get along with any of the other tortoises.
Yep. And then he brought out, he's like, I just like to bring it out for you guys, whatever. And I'm like, Jeff, I got this tortoise. He's got cool colors and stuff, but my guys are going to beat him to death.
Yeah.
So Jeff took him and he's lived there he's been there for years.
I've had him for 6 years, I think. He's about 20, 21, 22 years old.
Yep.
About 80 pounds, 75 pounds. He's a big boy. He's getting bigger. He eats like I don't feed my tortoises all that often. A couple times a week I give them some hay, but my girlfriend's out there every day with freaking hay, romaine, pumpkin. I mean, that thing just eats eats better than I do. I sent you guys a link to I sent you guys the profile on all your Instagrams.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I'll follow it.
Yeah, it's Doc _the_.
I have your picture, Jeff. I can show you a picture of the whole room. You want me to?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, ready?
The one that you just texted.
Like
I just looked at it. I was like, what?
Does anybody like Star Wars?
All right. Oh, the picture of me?
The picture of you. Hold on, I gotta pull everybody off for
it's in the background, I was gonna say.
It will be. I'm gonna put it up big. I'll be able to hear you. Just want everybody to take a quick look at it. Oh man, that just looks amazing to me right now. Ready? Here we go. Too funny.
Easy.
That was when my tongue was still in one piece.
That was absolutely pretty funny.
There she is.
You had a
Before
whole
the big
Star Wars
split.
guy shoved in there, dude.
Empire's
That's
my
awesome.
favorite too, man.
Everyone
That
Empire
loves
is by
awesome.
far
Empire.
the best of the Star Wars movies, bar none.
Vader.
Empire Strikes Back, baby.
Empire Strikes Back. That's my brother's. Yep.
It is my number one, followed closely
Return
by
of the Jedi is really
Or-
good.
I did love Return of the Jedi.
Jedi's good. It's number 3 for me.
Yeah.
It
Gotta
goes
love it.
5, 4, 6.
Yeah.
All the new
Listen,
stuff.
Noah's quoting
prequel.
Robot Chicken. Do you remember when they did the Star Wars edition of Robot Chicken?
Oh,
I
all the Star Wars.
own it. I
see
own
that
it
one.
on DVD. Hilarious.
My
I can watch
favorite
it
is
over and over again.
the Star Wars Your Mama fight. I fucking love.
I
It's one
love
of my
that.
absolute favorites.
Or
Yeah,
when he
it's
like
good.
comes into the office and he's like, "Oh my god, he's crying. He's crying again."
The Death
He's
Star
like
just
talking
got
to his
blown up
dad.
by a bunch of teenagers. What the hell is an aluminum falcon?
I love it.
Another good
so
movie.
much.
Another good movie from back then was Spaceballs, and I think they're doing a part 2.
Oh, hell, they're doing
They
a new
are.
one.
Yeah, part
2027.
two.
Yeah, sans John Candy though.
Oh, they'll all be dead by 2027. Those guys are already
Oh
putting
my
out
God.
another year
I think
and a half.
I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. Maya and I just saw Men
my
in
God,
Tights
Ren and Stimpy.
over the weekend, and then Spaceballs as well.
Robin
So-
Hood Men in Tights is
Men
freaking
in
awesome.
Tights.
Movie.
Yes, Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Awesome,
Yeah, that was a
awesome
good
movie.
one. So
It's
many
really
good
seen
classics. So many
I've seen
good
that in a long
classics.
time, man.
Yeah, that's a good
And Ren
one.
and Stimpy. What?
Ren and Stimpy.
You know what was so weird is the other day I don't know why it even popped up, but it came up on my Google and it was like where to find Jankos. And I was like, what the fudge? And I was like, this isn't like coming back, are they? Because I had a pair, I had his pair.
Cover pants?
Like-
Oh, I absolutely had a pair.
And who
Absolutely.
didn't?
Bro, I
Who
skateboarded.
didn't?
Of course, I had Jankos.
Yeah.
How big were the bottoms? You have like the 27 inches.
You
Bro, I used
know-
to get whatever ones that we could get when they'd come through the shops, we'd buy them all.
Yeah.
They'd have like a big green melting LSD alien on the
Yes.
back pocket.
Troy
Yes.
had this black pair that I was obsessed with and I wanted them, but they never made them like in my size for girls. I was pissed because they were so cool. They were black and like he was just talking about like the melting green, neon green Janko with the alien like on the back pocket. You wore them quite a lot.
Yeah, I
And
wore
they
them
were
to
like my
work.
favorite. Yeah, like those were my favorite ones. I was like, I want those so bad. And I
jeans.
never got them.
Yes. And then like
But
I
yeah.
would make like a big candy bead, so I would have like all my Jankos, and then I
course
would
you
have
did.
like a connection to my wallet with like
Yeah,
all
the
the little
junkie.
candy beads.
The
And
Of
then
course
Show.
you said.
oh yeah.
That wouldn't have worked as a wallet chain for me because you couldn't wrap it around your hand and smack somebody with it. But
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I remember those wallet chains. That's what they were for. Basically, like
oh, dude, I used to buy them at fucking
Yeah.
Home Depot. I used to go to the chain department, just pull a few off the fucking rail and have it cut. That was my wallet chain back in the day.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember being able to remember what is it, Kerry King from Slayer? Remember the chain hang
Yeah.
out on his, all the time? Stuff that looked like he was anchoring like a cruise line or something.
Yeah, Gary King, man. Yeah,
That was a big chain. And he's really he's got a lot of blood pythons. He does a lot of
yeah.
work in
Kerry
shape.
King is actually he's a huge what's it called Australian carpet python breeder.
Oh, he loves them. Yep. He's
Yeah,
got the
big
badass
carpet
blood
Blazing
pythons.
balls.
Yes.
Blazing saddles and space balls
Blazing
crossover.
balls.
A blazing
Love it.
balls. That would be funny.
That'd be so
Oh.
bad. It'd be banned. You don't
Mel
have to be
Brooks has
banned.
to be
It
about
would
hitting
be
100,
banned.
right? We looked last time. He's 99 years old, right?
I like
Who is-
I
Yeah, it
mean,
was something like that.
really,
Mel Brooks.
I hope he just goes the old way and just screws all the politics and everyone's sensitivity. Like he's 99, right? I'd be like, dude,
Yeah,
I would
99 years old.
fuck
I
it.
honestly, I don't foresee him holding back because his films to date are still, they're not censored, they're not canceled, they're
No.
still shown on TV, and
they reopened
everybody
in the theaters, they were amazing.
exactly. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, it's Mel Brooks. Like, I think that there's like grandfathered in people, and he's one of them. Like, they don't touch
He's
him,
definitely
like, and they're not
grandfather.
going to.
At
Yeah,
99.
You got that right.
He's kind of past grandfather.
Yes, he
He's
is.
kind of like father time at this point.
And
Yeah.
he's
But
still-
you
he's
just
still
can't
there.
go
He's
wrong
still-
with him.
he's
Yeah.
still, man.
I'm sorry. I was having this conversation with mom the other day. I was like, you know what? Can we just get off the sensitivity train? If you're going to a comedy stand-up or a comedian show, or you're gonna watch a show that's like raw comedy, you need to put your big girl panties on, your big boy pantsies on, because I'm so tired of people being like, well, they're offending me. Well, they're a comedian. That's their job. And half the time they're also making fun of themselves. So you need to let's just stop this. Right. Like I'm over it to the point where I'm like, can't we just go back to like such ridiculous comedy? Like the part about comedy that I love is like, I might be thinking it like in the real hard racist or funny comedy where I'm like, I might be thinking it and this guy just said it. And that's what makes it so great. Then I'm like, oh my God, I'm not the only one who feels that way. Like, it's so funny. It's great. Like, thank God he said it. I'm glad it's you and not me. Woo, you can do it. I can't. Like, but you still laugh and you have a good time with it. Like, I miss that comedy so much.
So much.
Like,
yes. Where are the white women at?
Man, like, can't we just please bring it back? Like, please.
The Native Americans were pretty funny in that one too.
Oh my God.
They're speaking Yiddish.
Oh my God, that
so
movie was great. Y'all, if anybody hasn't seen that, they definitely need to see that. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Who is the comedian you sent me a clip of, Troy, in Instagram? He was an older one. He was another great one, but super offensive, but amazing.
Where you told that guy, you're not Filipino, you're a Jap.
Yes.
Yes. I was when Brittany was talking earlier, I was thinking of that one because you had
I'll pull it up, Brittany. I got it.
I just can't remember his name.
I knew it last night when I said it to you. I go, this guy was classic.
Yeah, and we all know who he is.
Let me see.
But he's great. But if you go to his show, Richard Pryor, that's another one. But like when you go to his show, you're like, I know what I'm in for. Like, don't sit here and freaking Don Rickles.
That's it, Don Rickles.
The insult.
Yeah, that's it, Junie.
Yes.
But I mean, he was so good with it. Like, God,
he was bad, dude.
Stop. He
was awesome. Yes, I found something and I sent it to everybody because
oh my God, I was dying laughing. I'm like, he's so great. Like, but so many babies today would be like,
funny people, man.
Well,
they like that guy Fife, whatever, Barney Fife or whatever that guy's name is.
Matt Rife.
Yeah, they like him, Matt Rife.
And you know what? I'm glad for that because he's bringing back that level of like you can be horrible about people and still get away with it.
Yeah,
and people go looking forward to it. People go with disabilities for him to literally make fun of them. Yeah. So like loosen your freaking just stop already. God, I hate people these days. Red Fox
was awesome. He was awesome.
I do. So people just don't have a sense of humor anymore. No one knows how to have a good time or laugh at themselves. Like everybody is so like, some days I just don't even want to go outside. I'm like, I'm going to create my own people in this room and have commentary with myself because it's way cooler and a lot more funny. I mean,
all day, every day.
Be in
a room all by yourself and talk to people that aren't there, Britt.
Listen, that's what Tammy does. Where do you think Tammy came from, Jeff? Tammy came from me talking to myself, my southern redneck woman who doesn't give two shits about nobody. That's where Tammy came from.
And she found who was that, her drunk niece she found in the yard today?
Yeah, Becky was sent down from Trixie because everyone's done with her. So Tammy's got to deal with her now.
From Trixie.
Trixie is Tammy's twin sister, and she's worse. She's the one who torched Liberty for her.
Oh, I got you. I remember you created all those people.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did. Split. It is. It's called split personalities, and also it's called being a mom who just talks to herself all day, and then is like, oh, you know what? That'd be a really funny skit. Actually, I should do that.
And it works.
Yeah. And I have Tammy.
I was saying like the reel that you put out today with Trixie on the swing and just kind of like I literally had a flashback. I was like, that was me in my 20s right there.
With Becky. I was like, you're divorced.
With my other girlfriends, my wolf pack, it brought back memories.
I was gonna do the trash can, but then I was like, I gotta figure out how to get out of my trash can without falling over. Then I was like, whatever, screw it. I'll just fall out of the trash can. So Becky will be in my trash can at some point when I get around to it. She's just always gonna be drunk, hungover somewhere around Tammy's property, doing just stupid shit. I just love it. I think everybody needs to laugh. I'm so tired of seeing so much shit online. That's
what about
the
ant? You made an ant doll too.
Oh, I should have had him. Oh, I could go get him. Can I go get him?
I don't care.
Can I show him? He's freaking. I laughed so hard when it came. Yeah. Okay. Give me 1 second. Carry on. I'll be right back.
Oh my
You have
God.
to
Carry
see
on.
this.
Okay. Yeah, the Tammy had an aunt told me it was pretty wild looking, dude. It was, and I was watching her try to do the film, and she couldn't even do the film without laughing. She was like videoing it, but laughing at the same time, and I knew that she was having a hard time getting that out because it's ridiculous, dude. It's so
I
ridiculous looking.
cannot wait to see this. This is going to be so
Oh
good.
my! I told her, can you make me one of Marissa and Jeff and me so we can put them up in the? They can sit with us on the show. That'd
Do a
be
whole
fucking
puppet
awesome.
situation, man.
We
Like,
got it.
you ever seen Meet the Feebles?
I would just be
Best
hair.
puppet movie ever. Peter Jackson.
Meet the Feebles. Why do I know that?
Dude, Meet the Feebles is the shit.
I will look that up tonight.
It's one of the best Peter Jackson movies out there. It is amazing.
I don't remember.
Man's
that
a
one.
master.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yes. So ready.
You need to make one of all of us, dude. I want to look at his feet. You got to make one of all of us.
Can you see his little toesies?
Ridiculous.
His little hand. And look, this is the best
isn't that
part.
precious?
Hold on, let me see if we can get it close up.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Look at the detail of the cross.
I see it.
Look at his face.
So we got to
That
make one of
is
all three of
amazing.
us. That's
Look,
next.
he's hat
All three
tapping.
of us. All three of us. All three of us.
Oh my God.
I want them of all of us, Brittany.
Precious.
You need to make one of the whole crew.
I can. I AI you into a doll, and then I can make you into a pillow.
All right, well, AI us into us and make us pillows.
Can you AI me into being a millionaire or something?
That would be. I wish.
No, just dolls.
Oh
I'm
my
telling you,
God.
man. I just need to win the
So
lottery. My
cute.
life would be so much easier.
That's true,
Come
Daniel.
see me in
That's true.
Utah. Woo! Tap, tap.
Oh.
Tap tap.
Oh.
I love it. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yes.
There's no Tammy hair. I was caught. Yeah,
it was really good. It was really good stuff. It was funny. So the live we did the other day, we were talking about energy, good energy being converted into bad energy. And so I figure we have a good few minutes to get into this. And what I mean by that is, well, we were talking about when you go somewhere, like when we're hired to do an event, or like Brittany and I have to go to North Carolina with Charlie and the team. We're going to be going up to do some stuff in North Carolina and in Virginia at some of these conventions. Now, these people that come up to you, like sometimes it can be like, and it happens to anybody that gets hounded a lot, because it isn't that they don't like you. It isn't that like, or I even use myself as an example. It's not that I don't want to talk to you, but you're like the 400th person that has come up and absorbed all of my energy and dumped all of your over energy on me, and you've got my nerve, and he's just like, they're like tentacles now. Like they're just, so sometimes we get a little quiet or shut down or reserved. Usually I just push Brittany out of the tent when I see people coming, and I run back in. You know what I mean?
Because I just keep going.
So that energy is good. These people come and they support us, and I love all of that. I think that's great. But also, we were talking about how you got to keep in mind sometimes that it's a lot. Sometimes
it is.
So it's not that we're being an asshole, or why'd you have to be a dick to my kid or whatever. Sometimes if I ever did that, I didn't mean to. Like it's not that you mean to. It's just that it's like these sounds, these rubber band sounds, just starting to take over, and you're like so overwhelmed, And there was a lot of it when I went out to the opening store, and opening store. We were down there. I took Daniel, and the animals were with us. I had the Huck was there. It was unbelievable. They have these robotic canines running around and shit, like fucking something out of like RoboCop. And like it was weird, just really crazy, but there were thousands of people there. The energy was over the top. Like it was over the top. Good, but over the top. And and that's what Huck said. All right, we got to put a face on and go back out. Let's put a face on. And he was, you could see him coming back to breathe and just take like a because that can be overstimulating and put you into an anxiety attack.
Mm-hmm.
It really did. It gets out of your control sometimes. And I know that feeling. And it's like, you're so surrounded, and you don't want to let anybody down, and you don't want to let anybody know that you think you're dying inside too, because now you're in full blown panic, and you're just like, listen, man, I'm overstimulated, and I got to get away. And someone's in mid conversation with something that's important to them.
Yeah.
And it's just sometimes it's tough. And so we're talking about that's good energy that can be turned to bad energy, which that's a good kind of bad energy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right.
That is. And
yours is already drained because yours is just being pulled out of you. Just by being talked to, So like I can imagine for Jeff has an unworthy patient, right? And he's in 100 different rooms that night, and these people, then there's a nice person that want to talk to him, but he knows Bobby's dying in room 202. And every time he goes in to see Bobby, Bobby's being an asshole, right? So he has to share the same nice energy to Bobby as he has to this person really talking about their life. And that can be draining, draining. So by the time you get to somebody innocent, you're like, you shut the fuck up and do your fucking shit. And you're like, I'm sorry, because you've been so pushed. And I think that there was, we were reading comments about how certain people sometimes that we know get moody or stuff or whatever. I get the opposite. They'll be like, man, you're pretty cool. You weren't an asshole like you were on a TV show. And I'm like, it was a TV show. A little different. So like, man, we thought you were going to be mean and stuff, but you're actually all right. Well, it's because it's TV and they were pissing me off.
Like constantly.
And I explained that to a lot of the people that came up to me. I said, listen, you take this really serious. That's why you're here. You've come from 5-6 states over, right?
Yeah.
You want to tell your story. You want to hear your people's story. So if someone's telling me to say something stupid, I'm not doing that. Because this isn't a movie. This is supposed to be a docu-reality about what you really believe in. And the reason you watch it is because you're hoping to find that next thing. And so we have to respect that too. We have to respect that as talent. We also have to respect that as professionals, right? I get tired of talking about animals. Ask Marissa. I fucking get tired of it. Did anybody see my post today about birds?
Yes, I made comments because
Okay, I haven't looked at it because that bird, I had to go in my house and sit down for a minute because I wanted to cook that bird for Thanksgiving. I legit was like, he's going to be Thanksgiving dinner. It's going to be the most tropical. I might even invite.
Oh, one of your macaws.
Yeah. So that's the third hole he's put in my
toddlers,
body
man.
for no reason.
Toddlers.
So I was weighing out. It was weigh day. I weigh all my birds. That's really the only way, folks, to really understand your birds is to weigh them. Period. If you don't weigh your birds, you don't really know what's going on half the time. So I always weigh the birds. If there's a rapid weight loss, there's a problem. We have to target it, right? So that's what we do. So every Thursday I try to do a weigh day. So they get excited. So we were picking up Marley, and this little bastard decides to come around because I let him out because he likes to sit out sometimes. Lean over as far as he can with his stupid little beak out, and bites me in the arm as hard as he can and won't let it go. Pushing his beak all the way in, it's going deeper and deeper like a piercing. So by the time he let it go, I looked at it. I looked at him, and I thought, you know what, you're gonna be on the table tonight, my guy. Remember, your property in Florida, pal. I don't owe you anything. But I did it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I know you're a macaw. You're a piece of shit. That's the way you act. And so there was a couple DMs, and I wrote it in for nobody really reads the synopsis on the bottom. I tell people what I'm doing or the caption. Read this because there's gonna be like, my birds are wonderful and they kiss me goodnight every night. We pray together.
Just wait till that macaw wants to bite your lip.
I was gonna say till they don't.
This is the macaw. This is the macaw that they bought that looked like a ball sack in a fucking towel, right?
Yeah.
And they heated up baby mash. And they fed it, and it sat with them. The ones I get, they live with their owner for 40 years. The fucker dies in the house. The birds half starved to death. Nobody wants it. The kid's like, my dad had this disgusting bird, and we don't know what to do with this stupid thing, and we hate it. Now, his dad loved it. So the kids are idiots. And every transaction I've ever done by taking an animal from one of them, idiots. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. So the things they say, like, oh, he loved that thing. We don't even know why. It just made noise and shit everywhere, like you did when you were born. And he wiped your ass. He wiped your ass and took care of you. So he loved that. That's all he had in his life, and you're decimating it. I hope in the next life you suffer what you say. However, we get those birds. Sometimes those birds will pull all their feathers out.
Yeah.
I work really hard to try to not let them get that way because I find that if you get them in a communal area, for the most part, and they see other birds' interactions, they have a tendency not to be so depressed. Then you get birds that are neurotic that have to be separated because they see too much and they're chewing their own legs off because they go through trauma like we do. So I had to think about all that. Like, okay, you're a dick bird. It's a new thing. Well, I've had him a while, but he knows better. But he tricks people too. Like they'll be like, oh, he's not. Oh, pet him. And then Daniel will pick him up. Hi, buddy, to pet him. And he looks at Daniel. And he goes, crunch. And he just bites you. So that's birds.
Psycho eyes.
No,
everybody's like, oh, they get the thing like sideways.
Yeah, they get like the.
This is why I tell people I am afraid of birds because of working with them in rehab. And like you said, you get the ones that were abandoned. You get the ones where people were abused. There was one parrot we got that someone just got tired of it squawking. It was the The dad passed away, passed it to his son. The son didn't like the bird, just kept it though. And the bird is squawking because it's not getting the attention. The guy got his cigarette and just burned his eye.
Oh, Jesus.
So Waco, that was his name. Waco hated men. And he was okay with me.
Well, I mean, do you blame him?
Yeah. No. But then we got the ones, that hated women. And I just remember ever so often I had to go work with the birds.
They're like that naturally anyways. They're like that naturally even when they're not abused.
But
my brother-in-law had a bird when my sister met him, and that thing fucking hated her.
No, they're just, I remember this is what I wrote on your post, Troy, was just like, I got dive bombed. There was like a herd of gray parrots and they just started dive bombing me. And I had to go in, feed, doing all this stuff. Nobody else would go in because they're all freaking terrified. I came out looking like a character out of Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. Like I was just all messed up. My
hair and
like
I love birds.
You know what I've learned?
I loved working with birds growing up.
I really did. I loved them. Let me tell you, whoever has the biggest garden hose with a spray nozzle on it, they don't come around you.
That's not true.
If you even pick up a hose in my backyard and walk by, they're like, it looks like the military. They'll sit straight as an arrow because I will blast them right off the perch with a hose. Because in the wild, they knock each other down for dominancy. They will fly, knock another bird off its perch and knock it down. So rather than abuse a bird, yell at a bird or anything, I just take the hose out and get them all sprayed and they fall off and they're like, oh my God, I shouldn't have done that. Or they try to beat up another bird and chew its legs off. I mean, they're nasty little bastards.
They're nasty.
I love them, though. Don't get me wrong. I do love them. There's times I want to go out there with a machine gun and lay them all flat. But I do that in my mind. And I still go out and give them a treat and feed them and nice to them, give them a banana. You know, like I want to kill you, you motherfucker. Here's your banana. You fuck yourself. That's how I feel inside sometimes. But I don't. But I understand where they come from. And, like I said in the post, I have a lot of animals that will bite you. Can and will and don't. And then you have these supposed lovingly things that get crazy. And it isn't like I understimulate them or I don't give them any enrichment or anything, because I do.
Crazy.
I do. They have toys. They come outside. I don't even put them in the enclosure sometimes. When I'm out there with them, I let them sit on the top. They'll go along the wire. They'll go visit the roof, check out the palm tree, go back. So they get to play or go over and tease the lemurs. I let them out. So it's not like they live a terrible life. Then at night, they all get taken in for safety because we have raccoons, and those little pieces of shit. They'll kill everything you have if they can. They're the worst.
I had a party in my office last night.
They are the worst little bastards, dude. They are the worst.
Little trash pandas. Yeah, they'll fuck everything up.
Worst. They'll kill. They bring this.
You got to put
try to be nice to them.
Garbage, man. It's fucking.
And I feel so bad because they're so cute.
They're so cute.
They're so cute. It's horrible. They have such horrible
they chew off your fingers.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're cute.
I know. I'm saying their personalities sucks, but they're so cute.
And I've had incidents where I've had to go out and animals' heads are ripped off. They'll kill your birds. They'll do stuff like that. I was wonderful because my cassowary tap danced on it. Did some goddamn.
Oh jeez.
Singing in the rain, tap dancing on that bitch in that corner, man. She fucking fucked that thing up. It was in there trying to steal her biscuits. And she was like, fuck, no, you're not going to do that. She comes running down.
Wrong pen, motherfucker.
And she was like, I mean, beating it like a drum, like the fastest stomping I've ever seen in my life. This thing it started to growl and try to go after her. And she just jumped up and just was beating it, dude. Like beating the shit. She killed it. So I had to go calm down. She was all breathing hard. Like I killed it. And I'm like, I have to get it out of there now. No raccoon's ever gone in there again.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, no shit.
Her family was watching outside. They're like, what are you doing, Margaret? I mean, they were like, you could see it in their face. They're like, oh shit. They were all sitting around watching it. It was crazy. Man.
They learned that.
So I just tell them, you come here, you got to die. It's real simple. Y'all shouldn't come here.
Walk around and find out.
Don't come here. And don't try me sometimes.
You don't want to fuck
look at you like I'm going to try you. Don't do it.
If I was a gorilla, I wouldn't go in that fucking enclosure. Fuck that.
Exactly. But it's like I got other animals to protect and I got a lot of other animals.
I have a healthy respect for those big birds. Let me tell you.
Those are like the only birds I would want to own or have as a cassowary.
Yeah, well, they're a lot of work.
I'm sure. Yes, I realize that. But I'm just
you have to spend an ungodly, and I tell people this, like there's a lot of people that raise them and turn them loose. You got to spend an ungodly amount of time with them to get them to learn. Right? I used to let them lay on me. I let them snuggle me and lay on me. I'd spend hours laying on the floor near with them at night. And then my nephew would go in and lay with them, and they will come and lay with you. Like they think you're part of the bird world. And that's good and bad. It's good and bad. Mm-hmm. Because once they mature, especially the females, they don't like nobody anymore, and they kill everybody around them.
I get that.
Right? Sisters will kill each other. So when they were young, I used to go in with a rake. When they were babies, and if I had the rake with me, they'd walk over to me. I would take the rake and I'd push them away with the rake every time, and then I would work.
Yeah.
And then they would stand in the corner. If I went in without the rake and they came up to me, I embraced it, rewarded them by touching them, cradling their heads, feeling their bodies. They like a lot of physical stimulation. When I would go in with the rake, they by about the third week I did it, even not even that long, maybe the second week, they'd see you the rake and they were just like, I'm not going to move. He's in here to rake. So now, when it's time for me to shift a 200-pound bird that's like a velociraptor, I take the rake and I walk in and she walks away from me into her lockbox in case we have a hurricane or something. I have to have a way to evacuate her. So I put her in a
Yeah.
lockbox, and that does it. She doesn't feel scared. She doesn't
Or
feel threatened.
stressed
She's like,
out.
this is just a thing. I'm going to have a little piece of watermelon on the other end and I'm good to go. Because these birds are intelligent. So you're not working with a dummy. You know, it's not like working with a house cat or a dog
working
like
with
this. It's like,
people.
I'll do whatever you want. Can I have a biscuit or whatever? You know what I mean? These dogs like, I'm going to fucking kill you unless you show me how much you're worth. Right? So you either have to be worth me or more, or I'm going to kill you. That's how they look at you. I mean,
That's crazy.
I don't even know how to explain it. They look straight at you. Their eyes aren't on the side of their head. It's dead in the front. And they walk right up and just look inside your head. So when you're working with them, you're working with an animal that doesn't care that much about a treat because she can kill you and take the treats.
Yeah, that's true.
So you have to develop a really good respect with them, and you can. You have to sometimes be abrasive, and you have to use, baffle boards, and you have to push back sometimes. Like push them with the rake, or if they start to stand up, you got to de-escalate that. But they're fun, Marissa. They're all bigger than you.
Most things are bigger than
So when you walk up and there's a bunch of them looking down on you, they're like 6 foot, and you're like, yeah. Fuck. That's one thing that your capoeiras, that's capybara work you do is this.
It's not going to work. It's not gonna work.
Capoeira.
You might jump on
That
one and
would
ride
be
away,
cool.
but they're fucking terrifying, folks. Look up the cassowary videos when they're chasing people down. I want you to see some of the shit they do. And when they come at you full blast, it's like the Flash. It's not
They're
so to me, it's a
cool
challenge
looking,
and fun
man.
at the same time.
So
I was
cool
going to say
for
it's the challenge. It's like that challenge because of, this is like literally lighting up 5-year-old Marissa. This is why I got into predators. There was something about like the scary where I was like, I'm going to tame you. Like, I'm attracted to that shit. Not that like with the birds. And
I'm going to build her that at the school. I'm going to build her an area for her to go in, so I can have a shift room and everybody can see her because she's going to be very. And then possibly I'll get a male and breed them and get some chicks.
I'm so excited for that.
My goodness.
Cassowary chicks.
Awesome.
Woo.
Oh, he's got an emu too.
I remember that, Daniel. They did lose a war to emus. It was really awesome, and I have them too. I have an emu, and he's pretty awesome.
Izzy's one of my favorites, man. I know
the bomb.
He was pretty much a chick. He was pretty small when we started hanging out.
Yeah, he was a little guy. He's cool to everybody. He's got a great person. Him and the cassowary, they kind of sit together. Obviously, not together, because when she loses her shit, somebody dies. So she stays. She likes to be away from everybody, but wants to be able to look when she wants to look. So I put a barrier up, Jeff. I put took this plywood. And there's a little opening place, and you'll see them sitting with each other, kind of like looking at each other, talking a little bit. And then sometimes the cassowary will get mad, like just high karate the fence. So I'm like, you see, Izzy? You said something wrong.
Yeah.
So that way they can see each other they want. Like she's tolerant of it, and that's it. As a matter of fact, there are tours in Australia to take you to see cassowary, and you don't always see them. They're so evasive and so hidden deep in the jungle on their own that the most time they're seen is when they're hit by a vehicle overnight or dead because they were drug out. Something killed them and drug them out, which is rare because they're like cassowaries are fucking amazing.
What would be its predator?
Well, when they're little, you've got other. Yeah.
I mean, besides us.
When they're little, you've got other wildlife in Australia that'll grab them. I mean, my God, when they're chicks, they're just little teeny things. Like, I mean, they're about maybe 10 inches tall. They're
dingoes.
That lanky. So you got
dingoes.
You got dingoes. You got monitors. You got big monitor lizards.
Oh yeah.
What big monitor?
Goanna. What big monitors are in Australia?
In Australia?
No, like I'm trying everything how big they get, like how big.
Everything on the
planet. Black throat monitors. I got black throats out here 6 foot.
Are black throats from Australia? I thought they were.
No, I'm saying monitor lizards get that big. You've got lace monitors. You got parentes. They get pretty good size, and they'll eat one of those chicks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Lace monitors are no joke.
Question. So I have a question.
Badass.
Yeah, they are.
Where the cassowaries live, do they burrow? or no?
No, I've never seen. They do what they do here. They muck a big hole up and make a little muck hole, and they try to like sit nuzzle down in it and
To
rest. But
cool, like
burrowing,
to cool or
I've
rest?
never
Or...
known one to burrow. I don't know.
Okay. No,
They
I was
like to
just
live
curious.
very dense, and they have the way their feathers grow long, and they've got those long keratin. They can kind of slide their way through heavy dense jungle. It like protects their skin and just really goes on.
No, that's cool.
Crazy. Plus, they got mohawks. Freaking badass, man.
I know. I love filming her when I'm at
The
Troy's
cask.
because she'll come right up to the fence and she like eyeballs you to the side and like looks at you and she's like, I have so much good footage of her like just right up at the fence and she's like, it's like
Yep, the
totally
cask.
Jurassic World. I love it.
The
I love
cask is used for vocalization. They use it to communicate, and you'll hear it at night.
It vibrates.
Yeah, they use this real hum like boom,
very
boom,
cool.
boom, 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 boom,
Yeah, they're pretty badass, man. They scare me a little bit. But, you know.
I love I've pulled that up like explaining it to somebody before. I've had to like Google it because I don't have it of yours, Troy. So like I'm like, this is what it sounds like. And if you've ever been at my brother's when she does it, you're like,
Well, there's a sound that they make in their
right.
cast that they communicate with each other. You can only hear in your head. If you try to record it, it sounds like clicking.
yeah.
Okay.
You
So
mentioned
you
that.
can only hear it. It's kind of like the grouse.
Yeah.
The sound
Yeah.
you heard from the grouse.
Infrasound
That they use. It's insane. The grouse, it was unbelievable how they use that sound wave for mating, but how it would get into your head. We talked about it in Lost Monster Files. They wanted it to say it was a Bigfoot, farting that sound or whatever, but it was a grouse.
Yeah.
And the sound they make, Jeff, is unreal, dude. Like it'll stop. It deadens the woods, and then it vibrates in your skull. It's unreal.
You know what?
You would think there was aliens you could not see.
Yeah.
Sending frequency into your head.
Sounds, dude.
But you know what's really interesting is like,
yeah, they do.
Not,
Jeff, they do.
Not everybody was affected. So it depends on how in tune with your frequency you are to hear
or what
it.
level you can hear. As we get older, we can't hear what kids hear. You know what I mean? And kids can't hear certain hear because our interpretations change. I mean,
But I'm saying like on set when we were experiencing it, not everybody in our crew was experiencing it. Like they were like, "Why? What did you hear?" And we're looking at each other like nobody. Like it was only a few people.
I think they could have been. They could be like, "What was it?"
They very could have been, but I was like, no, seriously,
give us
like
energy. What do you think it was? Do you think it was a
standing here
Sasquatch
with us? Like, no way. I will say,
was it a Sasquatch I was going to kidnap Brittany? What do you think it was, guys? I don't hear it.
You ever hear loons? Loons are fucking. You can hear them a mile away, and they're scary as shit.
Loons are
They're in mating season. They're like,
yeah.
I can't even do it. It's so spooky. And you could hear it like it's just miles and miles
like
away.
The barn owl. That sounds like a woman being murdered.
Oh, barn owl.
Walk in the middle of the night, someone screams in your face.
Dude,
that is the Lechuza. They use that one, the Mexican mythology of the Lechuza is a barn owl woman witch.
Yeah,
because that's like legit. Like you
barn with an N. Barn.
Oh, so that little round face.
Yeah, hard N on that one. Hard N.
Yeah,
it's really funny.
I haven't seen a barn owl in the wild. It's one of the few that I haven't seen. Living here, I've seen all the other. I've seen barn owls 1,000 times.
You'll probably see them in Arizona.
Great horned and
there's barn owls in Arizona because when we were kids, across the street, my parents. I still think to this day they did find a dead woman out there, but we were out by. My dad was in the house and my uncle was outside by the fire and we were in our bedroom and we heard this scream like that, like a scream, like a chick screaming really loud. And my dad and my uncle ran into each other at the door. He was coming in, my dad was running out. It was a whole big thing. But what I remember about that is they started to build this house across the street from us. And they dug a basement and did the floor and there was just an opening. And I remember we got ropes and went down in there because there was bones all in there. And we went in there and there was this huge barn owl sitting in there me and my brother found. I know to this day that was that barn owl did that scream.
They're crazy looking, man. The barn owl is crazy looking.
Just crazy.
Yeah, they used it also in the movie, the Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind. No, the fourth.
Yeah, the fourth kind. Yeah, with the owls, because that was like those were accounts from people for the longest time when they were in psychotherapy or like psych therapy. Was that?
Did you ever see that movie, The Fourth Kind, or whatever?
I'm telling you about their eyes. And people are like, it's owls, and they're like, no, I'm just saying,
real footage
looks like owls,
in there, and the actor on the side. So they'll use the real footage they got in that area, and then the acting part on the side, so you can see the real and fake, and then they kind of go into the story of it. It's an insane movie, dude.
You remember?
And the end will give you the chills. It's like twisted.
I don't want to name any names, so I don't get you into trouble. But you remember when we were down over by Tom's place looking for iguanas and
I do.
aliens and shit, and somebody got out of the car and tried to fucking coax that screecher, little screech owl.
Oh, yep. I remember that. What a cool. They're so cool. They show up and they're like this big. They just land next to you like a soda can. Like, whoa.
Like that. They're beautiful though, man. I used to have a family that lived in my front tree when I lived in South Tampa. I got home at like 10 o'clock at night one night from work, and something flew down off the roof onto my mailbox. And it's at nighttime, so I'm automatically thinking bat. And I look, and there's a screecher like that big, and he flies up in the tree. And I shine my light up there, and there's like 3 of them just sitting on a branch, full grown, like so like 6 inches
chilling.
tall, beautiful.
Straight chilling.
I love really it. Cool, really cool.
Those are so cute.
They are.
They're so
the
cute.
burrowing owls are pretty awesome too. They're little.
Yes, burrowing owls. I saw them a lot in Argentina. A lot in Argentina.
She got some great birds out there. Marissa's got like Kill Bill toucans and stuff to land in her yard.
Oh damn, that's awesome.
Harpy,
Did you ever get Fruit Loops?
The harpy's awesome.
Harpy. There was a year. Oh my god, it was almost a year ago to this day. We've had a harpy eagle sighting in the area that I live. And someone was talking about it's a juvenile trying to look for an area for its new territory. So there's actually a lookout right now to see if the harpy comes back.
We want to see him.
So actually, yeah, I was going to say, Troy, when you're down here, maybe we'll get a sight of the harpy.
Ooh, sight of the harpy.
Mm-hmm. They are freaking cool birds.
I see a harpy in the wild, I will probably die crying right there. That's one of the animals I just want to see so bad in the wild.
I got to find that place.
Their mythology is insane. I love the mythology behind harpy eagles.
I'm sure they fly through Placentia from time to time.
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of cool birds here. There's Florida's loaded with cool birds. We have like caracara, which are really
awesome
cool.
Too. The Mexican eagle.
Yeah. The first time I saw those actually was the time when we went down to the Everglades and Flavio's air conditioning went out.
Oh God. What a horrible time.
When Jake had like a stomach flu too, so we're in a hot ass car in August.
Yep.
Driving around looking for snakes and shit. Poor Jake's throwing up all over the place.
Poor guy. Yeah, I remember that.
That was a hell of a trip though.
Flavio enjoyed that though. He likes not having. He'd want to run out of gas out there and have his shoes
broke on the way down.
I was gonna say that's like a. Yeah, that's like a Flavio thing. So Flavio and I talked about, so when I turn 50, he's turning 60. And with another friend, Matt Shirley, we're going to go celebrate in Mozambique. And that I'm already, getting my headspace ready to be on a crazy trip like that with Flavio in Mozambique.
Every trip with Flavio is a crazy trip.
I mean, it really is. It really is.
I've never had a boring time with Flavio, not even once.
Yeah, not like my friend Matt and I were both turning 50, and we're like, we got to do something. We got to do something big. And then we're talking about Mozambique, and both of us like, we know who else would come on this trip with us. And then it just so happens that Flavio turned 60, so it's perfect for all 3 of us.
Oh my God!
Daniel just wants to touch an eagle, hold a penguin, and his wife wants to hold a lemur. Well, we've done all that.
I got 2 out of those 3. I've not gotten to touch a penguin, but I gotten to hold an eagle and.
My good friend Phil, he's now over at the Zoo Miami.
Yep.
He wasn't my neighbor because he's from Busch Gardens, and they would have the baby penguins, and he would bring them to the house. So it was so rad. He'd be like, "Yeah, I got something to show you," and he'd be raising the penguins, and they're like, "So dope, dude! What a cool little critter they are. Weird looking little rubber dolls. Weird looking.
They are.
It's really cool, Daniel.
They are cute though.
Get a kick out of it.
See them up close and personal.
And she wants a flamingo as well. We'll get a flamingo. Just got to make sure they're Chilean. Just can't have the Caribbeans.
We actually just had flamingos spotted in Belize, and the last time they were spotted in Belize was like 20, 30 years ago. So
were they
That's
the
awesome.
Caribbean ones? Were they the Caribbeans?
I believe so. Yeah. Hopkins we will be surveying Hopkins when you're here. That was the place I was telling you that happened. Yes.
Yeah, we.
You know what else is exciting? Wait, Troy. We're gonna relive something from several years ago because I just got asked to survey a particular creek.
We're going to Ashfish Creek.
Yes. Yes.
Assfish Creek. Assfish Creek's cool creek. I'll go there again, but man, there was some big croc in there too, man, in a narrow
Yeah.
little ass fucking canoe.
So I've been asked to survey that creek
So-
again, and I was like, we are gonna wait for a couple weeks for someone else to come. So
That reminds me. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Daniel can be in the front this time.
He's bite size.
Yep, Daniel's getting out there this time. Nipply Dan, get out there, Danny boy. I was going to tell you that. You said to bring Huck down because he's interested in going out and checking out crocodile stuff. So I said definitely we can go to Belize and stay down there and check it out. I think you'd have a blast. So I think I'll definitely bring him down and bring some new people down to check some shit out, run some survey stuff with you.
it'll be
Do some
fun.
lives. Now that you got a new phone, you can do live because you were crystal clear today on the island talking about the
I
crocs.
know. I butt called you, and I was like, "What's going on?"
I
Oh,
know,
hey.
but you could do that also. But you can, but also you can actually do some education now out there and go live.
No, that's true. That's true.
Mhm.
Gilly
On
was
tripod.
so good today. Gilly was like,
Billy's always good. He's a big pussy. Come on now.
no,
Leave
he's been
Billy
an asshole.
alone.
He's
He's
been
the
an
best.
asshole to me. I'm
'Cause I'm not
honestly
there.
still shocked he was good with you and Flavio because he's been an asshole to everyone else.
He was
especially-
never mean to. Just for the record, folks, we went in there and he was like, "Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a while. Marissa's
I know.
pissing me off. You want to join up? I'm sick of the hen pecking at me all day." He's like, "It's like being around a bunch of women all day getting pecked at."
I love
joined up.
Gilly.
He was glad there was other men around. That's the problem.
I
He's like, I
love
don't care
him.
who you are. You're guys. I'll hang out with you.
Maybe that's. I mean, yeah, maybe that's.
Fabio
what
went
it
over and
was.
put his foot right on his face. Yeah, look right. He goes, "Hey, you want to put your
I
foot
just
here?" I'm
was
like,
like-
"Don't tell her." I'm like, "Don't tell Marissa to do that, man, because you don't give a fuck if you lose your foot. She's gonna come out here and try that now. She's gonna bite her whole damn leg off and shit. Putting your foot in that crocodile's face. What's wrong with you?" But he's actually a great croc. I think he just likes to play with you, Marissa.
No, he does. He does.
I think he's
I
a
feel like-
playful croc.
I feel like
When
out
you-
of all of her crocs, that's the one that she really could do a lot with. Like Gilly would like be like, "Yeah, this is
Oh, I don't
fun.
know,
Let's
man.
just do it."
I don't know. Savannah's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
And you got that other one.
but
that
she's
little boy
feisty with Marissa.
Marissa did a good thing by
better.
taking the one in where they stabbed his eyes out, so he had to like perform or whatever. Like they stabbed out his eyes.
Oh yeah, Hamanasi.
And he's a really
Oh,
cool croc,
Augie.
Jeff.
Isn't Hamanasi? Isn't he blind?
Hamanasi's blind because of a territorial fight with another croc.
Oh,
Augie's the
okay.
one where
Augie.
people stabbed out his eyes and kept him on a block
That's right.
of ice for tourist pictures to keep him more docile. So he had freezer
What the
burn.
fuck?
Yeah, people are horrible. Like it took. They thought they were going to have to euthanize him just because
Those people did that there.
Colonel.
Not good people that went there. The native people did that.
Yes.
Okay, it wasn't like a tourist. It was like, oh, we don't give a fuck about that. Let's use it for money. Now that's what I try
No,
to tell
it was
people. That's what happens in poor countries. That's why animals get abused and harvested.
But that was the thing is like people are dumb enough. Tourists are dumb enough to be like, oh yeah, please, I want to hold this crocodile that's been on a
you put
block of
any-
ice with no eyes. Let me take a picture and smile. Happy Belize, like
If you put any weight in a tourist, you wouldn't believe the shit that I hear, even in the States when I'm out doing stuff, which is why I don't always like to go. And I know that other people in the industry and the facilities are like, well, it's your job to be an educator. Listen, Mitch, I've been doing it a long time. I don't care anymore. Someone else can do it because I'm sick of hearing it.
Yeah.
So turtles can turn around in their shell and run the other way. Alligators
That
will
would
all be
be
exterminated.
awesome,
We need to
man.
get rid of all those things and save the animals and the children from these fierce dragons. I mean, it's just terrible. I mean, so thank God there's idiots on this world. I'm going to end with this. Thank God we have a bunch of dumbass people on this planet because if we didn't, we wouldn't be in business, Jeff.
Entertainment, man. It's
Exactly. And we
entertainment
wouldn't be in
value right
business.
there.
We got to get out there and take
Comedy
care of the
gold.
ding-dangs. You know what I mean? They don't even know how to use a self-checkout, half these fuckers.
Oh my God.
And they save money to go to a theme park and then talk the dumbest shit they could ever think, or a hotel that's upper clips. I say about animals in front of a whole
That
bunch of people.
cottonmouth chased me for miles.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It ate my whole dog.
They chased me all over the
have-
place.
I have a question. Where can we find those snakes that are eating people in South Florida? I'm like,
Go, jeez. Louise.
no.
People ask me all the time when I tell them I used to catch pythons in South Florida. They're like, weren't you afraid of getting eaten? I'm like, no, not really, man.
yeah, these are other people in other parts of the United States.
Yep. Yep.
And so, ridiculous. You know, people are well dressed.
Just
Well
what's
dressed.
out there.
It might all be Ross. I mean, we know this Some people like to shop at Ross and look like they have something. But then you have, it's okay, you can laugh, Marissa, it's true. And then you have these really, you can just tell these people are upper class, they have no idea what an animal is. They don't even want a lizard near their light at their house. They're calling them exterminators all the time. So
Yeah.
you got to deal with these really uppity people like, oh God, it's so gross. You know?
Yeah.
And I could say something, but I'm not going to. Because
No, I hate when people say there's an alligator in my pond. That's the worst thing I ever hear in Florida.
Yeah.
There's an alligator in my pond. I was like, you built your house on his shore. He's not in your pond.
Exactly.
He did long before you were. And
Thank you,
he's gonna
Sage.
do it long after.
Yes. Yep.
It takes a lot it takes a lot of work with the education and the networking, because over about 10 years ago when I first came here, anytime someone saw a crocodile, they were like,
Yeah.
Yes, Daniel, that's even
all
worse.
that kind of stuff. Oh
Yeah.
yes. But like honestly, like overall, people, they are excited
They already
about
do,
the
Noah.
Crocs now, like everything. Someone just sent me a picture of our 13, 14 footer like swimming right next to their dock. And they're like, oh my God, Charlie was out this morning. Everyone's like super excited. I'm having an issue right now because a woman was feeding a crocodile and it took someone's dog. Like the dog just happened to go where she usually feeds the crocodile. And the croc was like, oh, live food. And the croc has now taken 2 other dogs. And so the community is like,
Maybe he just likes dogs.
Yep. Hot dogs.
well, yeah, and it's gone after another. And so that's been my only issue. But luckily the people realize, they're like, we've been living with this croc for like 10, 20 years. Everyone knows this croc, but it was one of those where everyone realizes, we know it's not the croc's fault, it's the woman's fault, but the croc is a threat to our pets. And I was like, I get that. So I've been like trying
It's
to.
only a threat to your pets if you run it out there and let it by the water.
Yes,
He's not going to
and that's
lock
what
the
I've been
door and come
telling
in and have your
people.
pet.
I've been telling people, I'm like, just do not allow your dogs to
Yeah, where are they
play
from? Are
by
they from
the
there?
lagoon.
Are they
Yeah.
from there?
I mean,
Some of them
If they're
are.
from there, they have no excuse, Marissa. They need to.
it's all fun and games
No.
if somebody takes a bite out of your Shih Tzu, man. What are you gonna do?
Or eat your Shih Tzu.
It's the circle of life, you know.
They're going to eat my children. You're like, it's okay because they're not going to grow up and be like you.
That's it. Did him a
That's
favor.
crocodiles cleaning up the world, making it a better place, folks. Making it a much better
Crocodile
place.
Darwinism.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
and Noah said pretty soon people are going to say, you know, mammals, amphibians. I've been many times, there's been a parent that wants to
Sure.
outshine anybody in the room. And they'll lean down over their own and go, you see those down there? Those are large amphibians and they're dangerous.
What?
I'm like,
No.
I said large amphibians. And can you explain that to me? Large amphibians.
We live in the land
Like,
of
well,
large
you know, and they try to do their
amphibians.
own education. I'm like, look, now it's, you know, it's Darwinism teaching more Darwins.
Oh.
So I'm like, well, you're absolutely wrong about that. Folks, what he just said is absolutely wrong. And let me explain why. And I'll do it. Brittany's seen me do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done it to people
Yeah.
too, man. You know,
I'll
spreading
fucking go right out. What he
misinformation.
said is absolutely wrong, folks.
Bad
And
for
I'm going to explain to
everybody.
you why he's wrong. I don't care if he hates me. Don't go out there and spew that kind of stuff to kids, man. Get out of here. Or they taste pretty good with a little salt and pepper. Yeah, so would you. Matter of
I'm
fact, you can feed an
telling you.
army as big as you are, a guy.
I hear conversations sometimes around me, and I just am like, oh, our
Where's your
education
sign?
has failed.
Sometimes.
Where's your sign?
Go
I
work a
love how
lexicon.
Maya now
Listen
has
to it.
like no filter. My 10-year-old has no filter, and when she hears people spewing wrong animal facts, she will put
Bye,
them in
Sage
their-
Oh, my
Pop.
kid too,
Cheers,
man. I love
Sage.
that
Good to have
shit.
you here, buddy. Thank you.
Bye, Sage.
Later, man.
Yeah,
You know-
I can't.
Ooh, swimming with the sharks. Something that's on my bucket list, Daniel, is to go swim with the great white shark, free diving. Like
That
free swimming.
was mine, and Mom was like, "You can't do
Man.
that. You have
I'm
kids."
so
I was
doing
like,
it.
I have to
look
do
too
it in
much
a
like a juicy
cage.
chicken leg for that shit.
Brittany,
There
you can
have
get in the
been
cage.
things this past year.
Whale
things
sharks.
I realized when I was 5. I have realized there are certain things that I dreamt of when I was 5, and I am checking it off, especially this particular year. And I'm like, I'm doing it. Like, I literally want to be 113 years old and just like looking back at my life and being like, I fucking did all this crazy, awesome shit. And I lived a life. I didn't just sit in my house. I just, you know what I mean? Like, I lived life.
Like Tammy Thompson. I do.
I am absolutely going to swim with a great white shark one of these days. I'm doing it.
I think it would be amazing to swim with a great white.
Pictures.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
all. That sharks and stingrays are like my favorite ocean babies, and I
Oh,
sit there all the
stingrays are
time.
cool as shit.
Yeah, like I got to cross
Irwin
some of
thought
that
that.
off. I mean, that could have been me, Troy, and Bora Bora, if you remember. I swam with them. Like that could have been me. Could
Yeah,
have
but he
been
was
me.
swimming with a
Go
big
to
ass
go to
monkey.
fucking
Yeah.
Paso Grill Beach. They're all over the damn place.
I think there's something intimidating about swimming with an ocean predator like that, like being in the water with a great white. Like you're not that big guy anymore that you think you are, because that shark could just be like
No.
num num num.
But
Yeah,
that's
no,
where
And I
it's
like that. I love
but it's
that.
like it's like speaking with some of my colleagues that like work with the great whites and like all that, also just understanding the time of the year, the time of the day and stuff like that.
And
Like
gators. I mean,
it's just
TFC.
understanding there's good times to like do that. It's similar like I jump in the water to go catch crocs here, but I don't do it during breeding season. There's certain times of year I'm not going to go jump and try to catch a croc. You know what I mean? So it's similar. Like you just have to know the best times to like go in the water with these animals or go into their.
Which for most of you folks out there, it's never a good time for you to go in the water with these animals. Just make sure that you understand that. You have to have some training. Be around people that have experience. Right? It's never good to do that at all.
Yeah, the gators get wild during breeding season here. They get
unless yes, I know my crocodiles here. Like I trust them. Like if I would have just go do that like randomly at other places where I don't understand the population, I don't understand that. Like I'm not that crazy. I'm not that.
No, I'm just telling other people that, like, well, Marissa did it.
Yes, I did.
Strong woman. We're gonna be like her and jump in with some gators tonight. It's gonna be great.
I've been studying these animals now.
Right, that's my point. You want to have some education on it.
Be trained.
I would not just call like a rando to like go do this. Yeah.
Yeah, when I was in Bora Bora, they literally, with the sharks, we went all the way out. Obviously, they do this all the time. It was family owned, but they went all the way out.
Jeff, the golden retriever.
Chummed the water, and then they were like, "Jump in." I was like, "No, for real?" They're like, "Yep, just jump right on in." So I swam in chummed water with sharks, and they would come up. They didn't even care about you. They would like bump you and move you out of the way to get to the food. It was fun. I was like, I'll do it again.
That's crazy, man.
No chainmail, no nothing. It was just me in a bikini.
It was scary down there.
That's American Croc, all right.
At Marissa's house and stuff.
What?
Those little howler monkeys that came down, man, with your tour guide buddy there.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Those big things come out of the tree. You're like, you might get ate today. I hope y'all have your cameras out because one might be in a bad mood.
Yeah, monkeys.
I wanted to see a howler when I was there because I think howlers are so cool. They're
freaking giant. They brought their baby down. They had this little baby, little jet black, pretty awesome little critter. But man, you see their mouths and you look at their skulls and you're thinking, good God, they could bite your whole head, dude.
Yep. Crush it like a fucking.
So cool.
I know.
It's the spider monkeys you have to worry about. The howlers, because of what they eat, they're kind of like sloths. They're kind of slow and just kind of like. I mean, when they want to get aggressive, they'll get aggressive. It's the spider monkeys that you have to worry about. They're very thin, so you don't think they would do a lot of damage, but they're actually really, really nasty. You got
to make sure you grab them by the neck. You can ask Craig Warren about catching a spider monkey, man. He knows all about that.
Oh.
We'll get into that with him on the show one time. We will. I got to cut it, guys. It's we've been on a little bit of time now. We've ran over about an hour 22 minutes. So that's good. And I've had a good time with everyone again. Jeff, you're on the road next week?
Yeah, I leave in sometime on Wednesday, packing the RV and hitting the road for Arizona.
Awesome.
Like I said, we're going to make a stop in Biloxi on night one and do a little bit of gambling, and then probably head out towards somewhere around West Texas or New Mexico, and then on to Tucson. Nice. And I got that little spot in the Catalina foothills. I'm going to be camping and lots of
spider monkeys.
Lots of Gilas, lots of fucking rattlesnakes, some good mountain kings. So it's going to be pretty badass.
I'm excited for you, man. Well, congrats on that move forward up there for a little bit. I think that's cool as hell.
Thank you.
Yeah,
most definitely, man. I'll be down there, Daniel, for about 3 months. Probably out herping every night that I'm not working, and mostly during the day, looking in crevices and rock stuff and finding everything.
It's going to be pretty awesome. And I'll be out in couple weeks. I'll be in Belize, so
sweet.
And then I'll be in Arizona to see you, Jeff.
Yeah, dude, I'll be there. I got a loft in the trailer, dude. Come on up in the camper. You can sleep in there.
Brittany's wealthy. She'll be in Ireland, or she'll be in
Hawaii, here we go.
Or Bora Bora, or Cancun. She travels
or
a lot.
Bora
Please.
Bora was when I
I'm
was
like, where's Brittany at? Mom's like, didn't tell
21.
you. Oh, she's in Ireland right now. She decided her and John we're just gonna take a little getaway together. I'm like, God damn it. But anyways,
Shut up.
folks, we'll let y'all go tonight. Thanks for coming out. It's absolutely awesome seeing everybody and everybody's comments and hanging
Oh,
out.
that butt calling. Yeah, I butt called Troy earlier. My butt
You've butt
called.
called
Yeah.
me too, Marissa.
Butt
Did I?
dialing.
You have. Yes, you have.
Yeah, the
Well,
phone was
see?
ringing. I'm like, Marissa, answer the phone. I'm looking at it. And it's like all like it's like making this. And she's
A
like,
few
"Oh,
months ago
oh
she
my
did it. I
God."
heard I heard like switching. I was like, I don't think she's realized that she just called me on WhatsApp.
I do
She's like,
that
"Those
shit to people all
motherfuckers,
the time. So
Troy and Flavio,
it
those
happens.
fucking assholes. I always have to pretend I like them. They're so dumb." And I'm like, dang, you called me, Marissa.
Stop it.
But anyways, y'all, we appreciate you coming out to the Motley Croc Show. If you were new here and you stuck around, thank you. We
Okay,
enjoy
hey,
it.
welcome.
We try to do some fun stuff with everybody, and we really enjoyed having you. Thanks for all your comments and support and all the love you
Yes.
share for us. Keep up. We have a lot of cool stuff coming up, so keep at us, and we'll
Lots.
try to bring some great, fun, cool, exciting things. Marissa, I'll definitely see you in a couple weeks,
Yes.
and I'll probably see you next week. Jeff, if I don't see you next week, have a safe trip and enjoy
Awesome,
Biloxi.
man. Definitely.
And we're just going to sign off and say goodnight to everybody. Thank you, and have a great weekend.